Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today's video is for No Man's Sky. We will be talking about getting the everlasting survival milestone in the game, which I think has been probably one of the more difficult ones for people to get. I don't know a lot of people that have gotten it. I'm about to be interrupted here by a sentinel. If you give me just 1 second. The main thing about getting this survival milestone is that you have to be on a very hostile planet to get it. So this has been rather difficult. And as you can see, I just got also a heads up from my exosuit that a big storm will be coming in. And I want to show you guys basically how to get these milestones. There's really no quick way to get the survival one, because currently with this game, when you go to get this survival milestone, these guys are going to annoy me while I try to do this video. While you try to go get the survival milestone, it is not cumulative. So basically, once you land on a planet, you can't get in your ship and fly away. You cannot leave the planet. You cannot go inside of a building, sort of like the trader, to meet an alien, because when you get back outside, it will restart the basic timer, I guess, that you have on the planet for how long you have survived on it. So it's not like you get it's the first achievement for the survival thing is to achieve 1 soul, to survive for 1 soul on a hostile planet. This planet is definitely hostile, as you can see. The sentinels are very aggressive, but what makes it hostile weather-wise is it's basically an ice planet with ice storms, and it also it has a lot of animals on it. They'll try to kill you and everything, so it gets rather difficult. It could be a lot worse. It could be like highly irradiated with storms every 5 minutes that really just kill your suit. So I got kind of lucky, but the one thing is that it's about probably 20 minutes per soul, 20 minutes per day, and I'm calling it a day because, you know, we have a 24-hour day. I guess if you were on Earth for this game, you would call the 24-hour day 1 soul. That's just kind of like space talk for the day. So it took me about 20 minutes to get each soul, and as you saw when that milestone popped up, you have to get a very random amount. 32 souls is how you get the 10th milestone there. Now you have to stay collectively on 1 planet for the 32 souls. Like I said, it's not cumulative. If you get the first star, that's great, but if you leave the planet and go to another one, it'll say survive 2 souls on 1 planet. The 2 souls will start, the counter will start back at 0, and you'll have to go through the 1 and then the second day as well, is what I mean by that. I hope that you guys understand what I'm saying by that. And the reason why I'm not using the face cam right now, this is ridiculously early in the morning. I've been working on this all night so I can get this achievement for you guys and then show you guys some tips and tricks on how to get it yourself. I realize a lot of other YouTubers have been playing this game, and they will show like they've been rushing through just to get to the end. And I am the type of person, and if you are too, this is a good way to do it. I'm the type of person that I want to get like every achievement. I want to you know, collect everything basically. I like to do that with these survival games. So that's what I've been trying to do. Looks like there's a dead end here. I'm gonna have to go back. That's what I've been trying to do in this game, because people have finished the game. People have shown the quote-unquote ending for this open survival game, but I don't think anybody's done it yet with all of the milestones. And I'm wondering if you get anything special with the milestones. Obviously, you get the Steam achievements, so if you care about that, this is the video for you. Basically, when you're on these planets, there's going to be like a ton of really awesome loot, because obviously these planets are hard for a reason. And this one, I would like to show you guys when I find the item. This one has a really cool rare item that's very easy to get, and you're going to want to immediately like just pick up everything. You're going to fill your inventory very quickly, but if you're trying to get the achievement there, that might not be the best thing to do right away. I realize that we need that money and we want that money, but the basic thing is that you're gonna have to basically repair your exosuit all the time. There is a cold buffer blueprint that you can build and use for your suit, which I do not have, so it made it a little more difficult. But like I said, since it's not cumulative to get this milestone, once I started, this is cool. This is the rare resource that's on this planet. It's a gravitino ball. If you notice, it was green It was green before, and when you scan for an item like this, it'll be the green exclamation point for it being a trade commodity. And it kind of lights up like that, which is really cool. And watch what happens when I pick it up on this hostile planet. Oh, here comes one now anyway, so it's really not going to matter. Oh, my inventory's full. Alright, so I had to clear a space in my inventory. That's what I mean. I'm going to be, like, repairing my suit so much that you're going to want the regular thing. See, now, the second I pick that up, here comes the Sentinel combat unit, which is, like, ridiculous. And now when you're getting these resources on a hostile planet like this, you cannot get in your ship like I'm about to do and fly away, because if you do that, it'll reset your survival time on the planet. So I'm going to do it now just so I don't have to deal with that giant cat-like thing, because I don't want to maybe die while I'm doing this video for you guys. But basically, this is the planet that I've spent way too much time on now. I walked everywhere, pretty much. It was ridiculous, because I couldn't leave and I couldn't go into a building. I just had to walk everywhere and just basically try to survive for that whole time. 32 souls, you guys can do the math. 20 minutes was each soul. Now, a good way to try to get this done quickly is that you could try to find a planet that has a really short day-night cycle, really short soul day. But that would be few and far between, I believe, with these really hostile planets. I haven't seen a planet with a day shorter than about 10 minutes in-game long. And I'm just going to land here, just so I can go get these words real quick. But while you're doing this, it's very easy to collect, obviously, the sentinel milestone, the walking milestone, and obviously you can collect the words and all the other good items. But like I said, you're gonna need to leave space in your inventory to heal yourself all the time. You're gonna need to collect that stuff like whenever you can, because on planets like this, the stuff that you need is pretty rare sometimes, and they do that on purpose for obvious reasons. Let me find one of these plants I can show you guys. Well, the plants I'm talking about basically are like these ones with the resources, except when you scan... Oh, here comes something. Ah! Like I said, hostile planet, you guys. Hostile planet. It's ridiculous. Is it dead? I don't think it is. I think it's stuck. Damn it, I wanted to show you that plant. Is it dead? I think it is. Are you dead? Or are you, like, just sitting there really weird? Alright. So, back to the plants. These plants, you'll see ones around when you scan. One will have, like, a cross for health, another one will have a shield, and then there'll be special ones on your planet for whatever the hostile environment is. Like if you're on a radioactive planet, there'll be one that'll take your radiation down. There will be one, like there's one on this planet that actually says it makes you feel warmer. So those are usually pretty good to find, and they will sustain you as you're running around on the planet not able to leave. Now when extreme weather hits and it gets very cold and you can't go in your ship and you can't go inside, what do? You need to find yourself a... I see that animal there, guys. You need to find yourself a cave to hide in. Because when you're in a cave, it's a natural shelter. It doesn't reset your timer. You can hang out in there at night and survive, sort of. Your suit will still sort of go down a lot. Look at all that gold right there. That's crazy. But basically, if you go in a cave, that'll work out just as well. And I know I've been kind of rambling. It's very hard to survive on this planet and talk at the same time. Between the sentinels and the animals and the weather, it's rather difficult, which, you know, obviously the milestones are supposed to be difficult, but I found with this game that I got all the milestones rather quickly, and this was the last one that I really didn't get, that I really wanted to get, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong, because I'd spent time on a planet, and the main thing that's wrong is that it's not cumulative. I don't know if this is something that they will be fixing. I don't know if this is something that they will ultimately change. Hopefully they do, because this took forever, but just in case they don't, and this is the way that it is, and you're wondering how that works, I've seen a lot of discussion boards saying that it's glitched. It's not. This is just the way that you have to do it, unfortunately, for right now. So I think that this would mostly be the last milestone that a lot of people would get. Leave a comment below. Let me know where you are in the game. Let me know if you've gotten this milestone. If you don't even care about the milestones, you probably didn't even watch the video this long, so that's fine. But if you're like me and you like to try to get all of the different milestones and achievements and stuff in the game, I had a lot of fun with this one. I can't wait to leave this planet now that I got that milestone, because like I said, I got to the point where when I got around the 5th one and I had spent probably like several hours on this planet, when I got to the 5th one, it's like there's no turning back now. I've already been here this long, now I need to finish it. So make sure you have some time to yourself and that you are very dedicated, because you'll get to the point where you're like, oh, I want to try it, I'll get a few. And then when you realize that it is rather difficult and that it is going to take a lot of time, you realize there's no turning back after a certain point. Now you have to go all the way. It's all or nothing. I'm going to get all the milestones and never do this ever again, hopefully. And I don't know if you noticed, I did nickname this planet Hoth. I know it's not quite fully ice planet, but it is an ice planet, and I really could not wait to name something after Star Wars, so I hope you guys enjoy that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. But if you're looking for more No Man's Sky videos, I have plenty of other gameplay videos on the way. If you want to subscribe, I appreciate it. Leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking of No Man's Sky so far. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.